Hey, welcome to the book of Haggai. It's just two chapters, English Standard Version of the scriptures. Haggai is a prophet, and this little book, though, is really, really important. The nation of Israel has been warned. We've been reading about it with the other minor prophets. They've been warned over and over and over that the nation of Babylon is going to come in and they're going to destroy them. And it happens in 587 BC. But the prophets are still bringing this message of hope. The hope is that there's going to be a remnant that returns back to live in Jerusalem. And not only are they going to rebuild Jerusalem, God is going to live in their midst. So now it's 520 BC, 70 years later. Babylonian Empire has collapsed. The world is ruled now by the Persians, and they allow a group of exiles to come back to Jerusalem and to rebuild because the city and the temple is in ruins. They come under the direction of the high priest Joshua and the leader named Zerubbabel. And this group returns and they begin to rebuild. You can read about it in Ezra chapters 1 through 6. The future seems bright. But Haggai doesn't think so. Let's find out why. Haggai, first chapter, English Standard Version. In the second year of Darius the king, in the 6th month, on the first day of the month, the word of the Lord came by the hand of Haggai the prophet to Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, the governor of Judah, and to Joshua the son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Thus says the Lord of hosts, these people say the time has not yet come to rebuild the house of the Lord. Then the word of the Lord came by the hand of Haggai the prophet. Is it a time for you yourselves to dwell in your paneled houses while this house lies in ruins? Now, therefore, thus says the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. You have sown much and harvested little. You eat, but you never have enough. You drink, but you never have your fill. You clothe yourselves, but no one is warm. And he who earns wages does so to put them into a bag with holes. Thus says the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Go up to the hills and bring wood and build the house, that I may take pleasure in it, and that I may be glorified, says the Lord. You looked for much, and behold, it came to little. And when you brought it home, I blew it away. Why? Declares the Lord of hosts. Because my house that lies in ruins, while each of you busies himself with his own house. Therefore the heavens above you have withheld the dew, and the earth has withheld its produce. And I have called for a drought on the land and the hills, on the grain, the new wine, the oil, on what the ground brings forth, on man and beast, and on all their labors. Then Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest, with all the remnant of the people, obeyed the voice of the Lord their God, and the words of Haggai the prophet, the messenger of the Lord, as the Lord their God had sent them. And the people feared the Lord. Then Haggai and the messenger of the Lord spoke to the people with the Lord's message. I am with you, declares the Lord. And the Lord stirred up the spirit of Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and the spirit of Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and the spirit of all the remnant of the people. And they came and worked on the house of the Lord of hosts, their God, on the 24th day of the month, in the 6th month, in the 2nd year of Darius the king. In the 7th month, on the 21st day of the month, the word of the Lord came by the hand of Haggai the prophet. Speak now to Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and to all the remnant of the people, and say, who is left among you who saw this house in its former glory? How do you see it now? Is it not as nothing in your eyes? Yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, declares the Lord. Be strong, O Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Be strong, all you people of the land, declares the Lord. Work, for I am with you, declares the Lord of hosts. According to the covenant that I made with you when you came out of Egypt, my spirit remains in your midst. Fear not, for thus says the Lord of hosts. Yet once more in a little while I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, and I will shake all nations so that the treasures of all nations shall come in. And I will fill this house with glory, says the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine and the gold is mine, declares the Lord of hosts. The latter glory of this house shall be greater than the former, says the Lord of hosts. And in this place I will give peace, declares the Lord of hosts. On the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came by Haggai the prophet. Thus says the Lord of hosts, ask the priests about the law. If someone carries holy meat in the fold of his garment and touches with his fold bread or stew or wine or oil or any kind of food, does it become holy? The priest answered and said, no. Then Haggai said, if someone who is unclean by contact with a dead body touches any of these, does it become unclean? And the priest answered and said, it does become unclean. Then Haggai answered and said, so is it with this people and with this nation before me, declares the Lord, and with every work of their hands. And what they offer there is unclean. Now then, consider from this day onward, before stone was placed upon stone in the temple of the Lord, how did you fare? When one came to a heap of 20 measures, there were but 10. When one came to the wine vat to draw 50 measures, there were but 20. I struck you and all the products of your toil with the blight and with mildew and with hail. Yet you did not turn to me, declares the Lord. Consider from this day onward, from the 24th day of the 9th month, since the day that the foundation of the Lord's temple was laid, consider, is the seed yet in the barn? Indeed, the vine, the fig tree, the pomegranate, and the olive tree have yielded nothing, but from this day on I will bless you. The word of the Lord came a second time to Haggai on the 24th day of the month. Speak to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I'm about to shake the heavens and the earth, and to overthrow the throne of kingdoms. I'm about to destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the nations and overthrow the chariots and their riders, and the horses and their riders shall go down, every one by the sword of his brother. On that day, declares the Lord of hosts, I will take you, O Zerubbabel, my servant, the son of Shealtiel, declares the Lord, and make you like a signet ring, for I have chosen you, declares the Lord of hosts. So let's review. Haggai is accusing those who have returned to be building their own houses before building the houses, the temple of God. He says there's a problem here. Is your house more important than your allegiance to God? It's a question for us. Is what you have, is what you are building here on earth more important than your relationship with God? And so they start to rebuild. And then about a month later, this new temple, they realize, looks nothing like the glory and the beauty of Solomon's temple. And the people are really bummed about it. But Haggai reminds them of the promises of God redeeming the whole world and all the nations joining together to worship the one true God. And what you are doing, Haggai tells them, what you are doing is key, is vital. Keep working on the temple. 2 months after this, Haggai's concerned. People are still arrogant. They're still impure. They're defiling the temple. And so he challenges them. God is waiting on you. You got to change. You are the key to the coming kingdom. Don't blow it this time. Haggai's challenge. So true for then, and it's so true for now. The future is bright, but you play a vital role in it. And God expects our faithfulness. Here's what it boils down to, is that our choices, every choice we make, really matters to the kingdom. I love you and hope you have a great day.